India gears up for G20 Summit in New Delhi. India is all set to host the 18th G20 Summit in New Delhi on 9 to 10 September 2023, under the theme of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, or One Earth, One Family, One Future. The summit will bring together leaders from the world's major economies to discuss and find solutions to some of the most pressing global challenges, such as climate change, sustainable development, digital transformation, multilateralism and women-led development. India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi will chair the summit, which will be held at the Bharat Mandapam International Exhibition Convention Centre in Pragati Maidan. This will be the first time that India will host the G20 Summit, as well as the first time that the summit will take place in South Asia. India's presidency began on December 1, 2022, leading up to the summit in the third quarter of 2023. The presidency handover ceremony was held in Bali, Indonesia, where the previous G20 Summit took place in 2022. India has put forth 6 agenda priorities for the G20 dialogue in 2023: green development, climate finance and lifestyle for environment, life, accelerated, inclusive and resilient growth, accelerating progress on sustainable development goals, SDGs, technological transformation and digital public infrastructure, multilateral institutions for the 21st century, and women-led development. One of the key issues that India will focus on is the transition to a low-carbon economy and the mobilization of climate finance. India has been a leader in renewable energy and has set ambitious targets for hydrogen, solar and biofuels. However, India also faces the challenge of balancing its energy needs with its environmental commitments, as coal still accounts for a large share of its power generation. India will seek to promote a fair and equitable distribution of the global carbon budget and a just transition for developing countries. Another important topic that India will address is the reform of multilateral institutions to make them more representative and responsive to the changing world order. India will advocate for a stronger voice for Africa and other emerging regions in global decision-making. One of the proposals that India has supported is to grant permanent membership status to the African Union at the G20, putting it on par with the European Union. This move aims to give African countries a stronger voice on global issues such as climate change and emerging market debt. India will also showcase its achievements and initiatives in technological transformation and digital public infrastructure, such as Aadhaar, UPI, e-Rupee, and Challeng. India will share its best practices and lessons learned in leveraging digital technologies for inclusive growth, social welfare, and public service delivery. India will also highlight the need for a global framework for regulation of cryptocurrencies, which have become a source of concern for many countries due to their potential impact on financial stability and security. India has also emphasized the role of women in leading development and recovery efforts in the post-pandemic world. India will highlight its initiatives to empower women entrepreneurs, farmers, health workers and educators, such as Stand Up India, PM Kisan, PMJ and Beti Bachao Beti Padhao. India will also seek to enhance cooperation among G20 countries on gender equality, women's health, education and leadership. India has kickstarted its presidency term agenda with a series of cultural initiatives that included various Jan Bajadari activities, a special University Connect event with 75 educational institutions from across the country, the lighting up of 100 ASI monuments with the G20 logo and colors, and showcasing G20 at the Hornbill Festival in Nagaland. India hopes to make the G20 Summit in New Delhi a landmark event that reflects its vision of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, or One Earth, One Family, One Future. India hopes to foster a spirit of cooperation and solidarity among the G20 members and partners to address the common challenges facing humanity and build a more resilient and sustainable future for all.